I'm not a big fan of the kind of headphones that go in your ears or the big ones that go over your ears. I mean, I'll use them in a pinch, like on an aeroplane if you absolutely have to, but it's never really been my favorite thing. I prefer the AirPods 1, 2, or 3, not the Pros. And so when I was in the store the other day, I said, look, my left earpod just doesn't work anymore. What's your best solution? And they said, get yourself these. These are the Bose Ultra Open Earbuds. Now, I've already got the over-the-ear ones by them, the SM23997 or whatever it's called, which are really good. So I know that my phone works with these and syncs up well. And when I tried these on, I gotta say, I love the fact that you're fully aware of your surroundings, but you've got a good amount of music and no one else can hear the music clearly. Right, let's get these open and see what you get for 300 quid. I hate it when they make out that you don't need a knife. I mean, let's be honest, you always need a knife, and your knife should always be bigger than the box that you're cutting. That tells you it's overkill and you're doing things right. You know what, just to spite you, I'm gonna lift this with my knife. Ha, ha. Relatively satisfying peel. Now what happens? Tear here, I've done that. Here, here, oh here, it doesn't say that. Okay, so that comes out there. Pause for nothing, another pointless slogan. Oh, it's quite nice when you open it up like that. I only saw the inner box, I didn't actually see this. And so this peel should be super satisfying. Possibly the most unsatisfying peel I've ever had, and it fell off in my hand. So you pop this out, you get a USB-C to, another company that does this, USB-A to C. Who uses that USB-A port anymore? Nobody. It's an absolute waste of time. So you've got to scan that or something and figure it out. But I think the easy way is just going to be to open these up and have a look inside and see what you get for your money. These things basically have been tested thoroughly by Ben Shelton, which means that of course they've got to be perfect, right? Take these out like that. And the way these work is this part here sits there and this folds around the back of your ear. And it tells me my battery's at 60%, ready to connect. And then I do this and put this over my earlobe. Now you can put these high up. I mean, God, this is just an amazing modeling look, isn't it? You can put these high up like this, or you can put them low down. But the best thing is I can still hear everything around me. And the sound that comes through these things is incredible. I like the case. I wonder if this is USB-C. Yes, it is. It's USB-C charging at the bottom. And I'm assuming that just tells you when you press that on, it's ready to connect or something. I have no idea what the button at the back does. Let's see what else you get in here. Ooh, ready to connect. That was actually ridiculously loud. I can't connect right now because the top-down camera is filming this. So if I stop this app that tells me my camera's recording, I could always switch to a new recording, but I won't bother. You're gonna have to take my word for it. These are unbelievable headphones. Now, they're not gonna be as good as, let's say, AirPods Pro in your ears. That your sound's always gonna be better. But I feel with them this far away, the likelihood is you're doing less damage to your ears. I do worry about having headphones drummed all the way in up against your eardrum for extended periods of time. And also this allows your ears to breathe, and you won't have to worry about those white Earbuds or AirPods ever looking dirty because they've been in your grubby ears for days on end. I love these. I love the way these feel on my ear. I can't even feel like I'm wearing them. In fact, maybe my next thing is going to be to buy earrings and get both pierced. That would really humiliate my daughters, and they would probably never speak to me again, but yeah, might have to do that. Love these. If you got the money, if you're in the market for a new set of headphones, the Bose Ultra Open Earbuds. If you're in the market, buy these. They're really good. If you prefer AirPods, just buy them because they're like 160 quid, so it's half the money, and you'll still get unbelievable sound, but you won't get the benefit of looking like you've got the sexiest earrings in the world. Right, quick editor's note on the Bose Ultra Open Earbuds. I've been using these for about 3 days, since the weekend in fact. So I put them in on Friday, started using them all around the house, listening to music and stuff like that. Nobody else could hear when I was listening to music. But there was a couple of things I didn't bring up at the time that I shot the first part of this video. They don't have wireless charging, which is just irritating in this day and age. Like, you've always got to carry a cable. Now, you may have seen in one of my previous videos, I carry this 3-prong thing with me that puts your AirPods on it, puts your watch, Apple Watch on it, and your phone on it. Take that abroad with you and just charge everything with it. I can't do that with this now, so now I need an extra USB-C cable. Is it the end of the world? No, I mean, these things seem to last forever and a day. So, I mean, I've been using them, as I said, for about 2 or 3 days, and it still says battery full. There is one other thing about them that I find really irks me. There's constantly a sound, like a humming sound, in the absence of any noise from your phones. If you pause a song, or you are listening to a video someone has recorded and sent you over WhatsApp or iMessage, when that recording stops, there's like a hum for like 4 or 5 seconds. It's a bit like that. It's just irritating as buggery. And I don't know why they've done that. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I love the design, I really do. And I love the fact that when you put these in, you just know what's right from left. It does take getting used to sticking these in, because still saying battery full in some really strange American accent, which is odd for a German company. You thought it would have a German woman speaking, battery is full, but it doesn't. Having put these in, it'll be interesting to see whether the audio levels have gone up and if I've automatically started speaking louder, but I don't think I have. I think I can still hear the hum of the light above me there. I can still hear the ambient noise in the office. They're insanely good in that sense. And the audio quality, I find, is more than adequate. A lot of companies got into the over-the-ear or not in-ear sound systems, and there's all sorts of them, and they always hook over the ear and sit like that. I think Jabra did one as well. Never really liked the look of them. They look like a lot of faff. These are the most simple iteration of that type of design, where they're on the ear rather than in the ear. And I can't help but stress how much healthier that is for the health of your eardrums, to not have something poked all the way in there, jarring your eardrums. I mean, time will tell. Maybe these deafen you quicker, but I don't think they will. I still don't know what that button at the back does. I think if you press it, nothing happens. Maybe it's to connect to some new device. The other thing I've not tested yet is whether or not these will easily swap devices. The thing I like about my AirPods is that you can swap from an iPad to a phone really easily, seamlessly. I think if my experience tells me anything, having used the Bose over-ear ones, you have to disconnect from your phone to then connect to the iPad, which is a little tedious, but I think I'm going to carry these specifically only for using with my phone, and I won't even connect it to my iPad. What I'll do is, when I'm on my iPad, I'll use the over-the-ear ones, because most of the time if I'm editing, I don't really need to hear anybody else. But as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not a fan of having that over your ears like that and feeling like you're underwater. Maybe that's just a personal thing, and the billions of sales of Beats headphones and of Apple AirPods Max tells me that I'm in the minority. But yeah, I do much prefer these, and I would highly recommend these if you're in the market for over-the-ear buds rather than in-ear buds, if that makes any sense. Bose, you did a very good job.